said it couldn't be done, and we're here to defy the odds, my friend. You know how we do it on Wednesdays, man. We take to the air at night at 8 p.m. sharp, and we start flapping our wings. Could that be a forecast, a little premonition for the Seahawks? More on that in a second. But anyway, we have to how about this, Tony? How about this for some corporate speak? Yeah, we need to reconfigure the schedule. So we're going to reconfigure this. Yeah. We're going to
we had to pivot.
Yeah. Tony, have a seat. We love everything you've done for us here, but we've decided to reconfigure, and the reconfiguration doesn't include you. So grab your stuff and you're out.
Dude, how about this, Paulie? Tony, we love your outstanding work you've done in your 25 years here, but your position is being eliminated.
By the way, can I just ask a quick question? And I want to say what's up, everybody. Great. Thanks for joining us at 420. Special time today. Tony, I'm just full disclosure right out of the gate. Very busy. We're going to jam-pack this. This show is going to be like a Ramones concert where it's going to be short, but we're going to beat your ass. And by the time this show's over, you're going to walk away sweaty, exuberant, joyful, because that's after a Ramones show. You're like drenched in sweat. You're like, I can't believe I survived that with the bodies flying around. You're going to feel like that, but we have to do a shorter show. Tony's son, Dom, has a birthday today, and we got to let him go do the birthday party thing. So this will be a short set. Now, tomorrow.
Hold on. Did you say we're going to beat your ass? Did you say that?
I did. I don't know. I did say that.
Okay, well, stand by. Stand by. There we go. One more time. There we go.
I need that. I might need slaps more today than I ever have in the past. But anyway, shorter show today. Tomorrow, however, again, please roll with us because tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. And we've been busy as hell behind the scenes working on this, but we're going to be picking up our credentials. We'll be broadcasting live from Radio Row. We'd like to get specific and pinpoint a start time, but it sounds like it's going to be around like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and we will send out like on social media. We'll alert everybody to let you know when we're going live. But we could easily wind up going a couple of hours tomorrow, maybe even more. Like we have the location for a few hours, so we'll make the most of it. Today is a economical show, and tomorrow will be more Grateful Dead-like. We'll stretch it out and then do what we got to do. Yeah.
Couple of references, Paulie.
The rules are there ain't no rules.
100%. Rules are there ain't no rules. It could be like Travolta in Greece, long distance running, cross country running. Okay, and then you also mentioned Grateful Dead, Paulie. So if you could just indulge me while we give some love to the dead.
We would all like to be able to live an uncluttered life, a simple life, a good life.
There we go.
Well,
that's all.
That's right, Tony. And thank you, St. Jerry. I want to say this real quick. First of all, great to see everybody lining up. Everybody from the Nutter to Dommy to Patty and Lily, Hacksaw Montana. Hey, Ray Goodman's in the house. What yet? You as Ray Goodman just said, you all are about to get your asses whooped. So in a good way, figuratively, in a good way. Yeah.
Paulie.
You just got your asses whipped.
There we go. Hey. By the way, out of the gates, I'm sorry. Paulie, I apologize. I really do apologize. But
I know.
Just got a text from Fareed Robot Centaur from the Robot Centaur Sports Desk.
Yeah.
Brian Windhorst of ESPN. Windhorst of ESPN is reporting that Draymond could finally get his dream of playing with LeBron, that there's a possibility that Draymond goes down to the Lake Show.
I can't tell you how much I hate that in every regard. I hate that. I hate that's guts. I really do, man. I don't know what the fascination is with this guy. Not Draymond, with LeBron. He's got like some kind of magnetic pull on people. Draymond, don't fall for it, brother. Do not fall for that. You're going to be, I'm telling you. In fact, we are going to uncork maybe the most epic installment of Bookmarks you guys have ever seen because it literally is overflowing at the seams. And Tony, I put something in Bookmarks with the Lakers. You are not going to believe your eyes. I can't even set this. Not that. That's good too. But what I have in Bookmarks that's Laker related is going to blow your doors off. So we're going to get to that in a minute. Now,
does it have to do with a tuck and roll by any chance?
No, it's worse, dude. How about this? It's closer to choreographed dancing, something you might see the Rockettes do at Radio City Music Hall, like high leg. It's insane. Laker basketball. You sure you want to do this, Draymond? Are you sure you want this, bro? You want to be with this guy, peekaboo and refs? Come on, man. Come on, Day. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Dude. And by the way, the LeBron love affair on this supposed like goodbye season, like this farewell tour.
This ain't his goodbye. I'm telling you right now, that's all horse ass. He's going to come back next year and milk it for. I predict he will come back next year, and he's going to want to have like some grand like outro from the NBA. This is only like an appetizer, I think, to what's next year. Yeah,
Paulie.
Oh, yeah. It's business time.
I am commandeering the show right out of the gates because you know what, Paulie? We're going to get in the oven early. We're getting in the oven.
No, we need to. That's kind of discipline. Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting get us in the oven because you know what? I'm broadcasting live from the Longbridge, the LBP PMP studios here in the Dog Patch of San Francisco. By the way, you can just feel the energy in San Francisco right now. Seriously, because it's the hub of the football universe right now, and it's buzzing around here. Even the Dog Patch. I'm not even close to Moscone Center, but the Dog Patch is buzzing right now. And it also, can you imagine coming out here from the East Coast and feeling this weather right now?
Rags would be in a freaking loincloth running around, bro. He really would. Maybe nothing. Maybe loincloth optional for Rags.
Right.
And the great thing about that, Rags, you do that out in San Francisco, people ain't even going to look twice. You can walk down the street stark naked. Everybody'd be like, hey, look at that guy. No one cares. So, Rags, you're welcome to come out here and catch some rays. Let's get in the oven. Let's handle our business. Yes, and I want to do one last thing. I want to shout out a new face I've never seen before. Dave Contreras, welcome to the show, brother. Nice to see some new blood out there. There's Big Al's lining up right now. What's up, Big Al? 420 is right. You know what I like to say? Blank them if you got them and roll them up. I won't tell a soul. Okay.
Dude, also, Paulie, I saw somebody else that was new. Pablo right now. Pablo right now is a new name I'm seeing on the chat. So Pablo right now, welcome to the show. Like and subscribe at Paulie Max Particles if you can. Everybody like and subscribe. We got to play the game with the algorithm. We got to do that dance. We got to do that song and dance.
Tony,
go ahead, P.
Check this out. Already our finely tuned game plan is falling apart at the seams. You know what we forgot to do before we do Longbridge?
Numerology.
Bingo. Where are we? That's okay. We're getting into it.
Pause. Let's since we're in the oven and I can feel the flames, right?
Yeah.
Let's finish Longbridge right into numerology, right into bookmarks. Okay,
Longbridge numerology bookmarks. You got it. And by the way, Will Sparks was wishing your son Dom a happy birthday also.
Thanks you guys. And thank you all. Man, there's on Friday, I'm going to go through the list of people that have contributed to the Super Bowl squares for Cooperstown Fund.
Yeah.
All of you, thank you so much for buying squares for the Cooperstown, for my son's trip to Cooperstown. If you're still interested, email me, pauliespod@gmail.com. I'll send you the link. We still have, like 40 squares left out of 100 squares. Mm-hmm. Anyways, thank you all very, very much for your generosity.
Yeah. Much appreciated. And hello to our friends over at the Golden Gate Tap Room right now who are actually watching Dave Portnoy's broadcast. They're there for that, but they're watching PNP on the laptop. That's badass, man. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start Longbridge.
I know. It's mayhem. It's mayhem today, Tony. It's been mayhem since the second I opened my eyes today. Go ahead.
Totally. If I close my eyes forever.
Dude, eyes without a face, man. Eyes without a blanket face. Yeah.
Well, and it leads us to bookmarks because Eyes Wide Shut is in bookmarks.
Okay, dude, Eyes Wide Shut. Well, there's a lot going on now. Yeah. People starting to say that thing is based on Epstein. It's getting crazy. The whole way, it's getting crazy everywhere I look, Tony. I don't know what to do anymore. Somebody strap me down because
the Chase in Vacation. This is crazy.
No, it is. It is. This is crazy. And how about Chevy Chase when his wife comes out and goes, "Who's that woman?" And he goes, "Oh, that woman? Oh, she's a waitress. She's a swimming waitress, dude. A swimming waitress." Yeah. Anyway, she was taking my order. Yeah.
How about Chevy Chase is kind of being an ultimate prick nowadays too? It's like, oh, come on, Chevy, lighten up, buddy. Come on, dude.
I know.
You made us laugh for decades, man. Make us laugh on your way out, buddy. But anyways,
we're 10 miles from the effing fun park, and you guys want to go home? Yeah, I think you're all left in the head when he starts yelling.
It's no longer a trip; it's a quest. It's a quest for fun.
It's a quest for fun.
I'm gonna have fun. You're gonna have fun. We're all gonna have so much bleeping fun. We're gonna be whistling zippity doodah out of our a-holes. Okay?
Wow. Okay, let's get loose. You're damn right, Tony. That being said, Longbridge Pizza. You wanted to start with Dave Portnoy. Tony, go.
I want to say that we started a movement. My friend Bob Wentz commented on Portnoy saying Portnoy had a Twitter post that said, "Let me know the best pizza in San Francisco." So Bob Wentz said Longbridge Pizza. Then Paulie and I piggybacked on that and said Longbridge Pizza, SF. The roots are SF roots, sourdough crust. Now the PNP Familia has spoken, and they also piggybacked on these tweets, and now Portnoy's people have been in touch with Neil at Longbridge. So we're hoping that they fulfill the mission and that they get into Longbridge at some point this week to try the best pizza in San Francisco. And by the way, I just saw Neil as I was walking up to the LBP PMP studio.
How is our founding father today, the great Neil Donardi? This is one of the all-time great human beings. Honestly, he is one of the greats, man. How is he today?
For a guy that works probably like 120 hours a week, he looks amazing.
Yeah.
Slicked hair. Like just a handsome dude. But I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He goes, I'm on my way to a rooftop Super Bowl party. 300 pizzas, dude. So he stacked the van with three. The guy's about to start a 4-night run of Super Bowl parties. I'm working with him on Friday. He asked me to sling some pies, and he told me yesterday. He goes, dude, by the way, I got you on the rock and chop, dude. The rock and chop. So
okay,
I'll do the rock and chop on Friday. That's the Calvin Harris and Diplo show that we're working. But anyways, back to the point at hand.
Yes, thank you.
Hopefully he makes it into Longbridge. Even if he doesn't, it's his loss because it's the best pizza in San Francisco. The sourdough crust and the staff that greets you. You got Gabino, you got Emmanuel, you got Jorge, you got Steven, you got Andre, you got the whole posse at Longbridge. You got the Vibe Tribe, and then you got the greatest beer, the local beer. And then right down the street, if you want to piggyback, you walk down the street and go to Standard Deviant for a nightcap right after you've had your pizza. So it's the dog patch. Paulie, take it away. But I just, you know how much I love Longbridge. Go for it.
I do. No, and I love everything you said. And it sounds like it is promising. It sounds like there's a good chance Portnoy is going to hit Longbridge before he leaves town. And I hope that happens. And I'm going to predict right now that when he tastes Longbridge, he's going to rank it above all the other, because he's hitting all these other places around town. Frankly, I'm not impressed with his destinations. That's not his fault. He's not from here, but people are saying, oh, you got to go here. I'm not going to name names. If you guys enjoy him, you go ahead and do that, but it's not for me. Longbridge is where it's at. In fact, I'd be tempted to go, yo, Portnoy, try the Polymac particle pie. Then you come see me and we'll talk about pizzas. Let's see what. Now, I'm a simple guy. It's a simple pie. It's just got the sausage and onion, and that's it. Bam. Nice combination, nice and easy. Kind of a pizza I grew up eating on the East Coast, and Neil has answered that call because, yeah, there it is, man. Thank you. There it is. And again, I wonder what Portnoy would say about the joint in my hand on the box. That's just part of the package. That's what you get. All right, anyway, Dave Portnoy is going to love it. I know you guys all love it. And Warriors took a hard L last night, dude. That game was depressing, and we'll talk about that a little bit today. There was just a weird vibe in the building. I felt there was just like a weird vibe in the building. Nice to see Kate Scott, of course. Kate was in town, but the final outcome was less than thrilling, and it just felt like there was a dark cloud hanging over the gym last night with Draymond. Draymond's wait, I'm supposed to be in a Longbridge spot. Tony, control me, please. All right, anyway, Longbridge Pizza. Tell Portnoy to eat the Polymac Particle or the Nico or the Sophia. They're all fantastic, and maybe even slide a chicken parm his way. That would knock his socks off. I'm telling you. Maybe hit him with a chicken parm on the side.
Yeah, hey, on your way out. On your way out. Hey, Dave, put this in your pocket right here. Just put it in your pocket. Yeah. And also, dude, don't forget the Island Vibin', the Detroit Squares. What did she have? The Buffalo Chicken. Like, if you want to branch out and maybe do the different types of pizzas that maybe you don't have all the time, try some of those. The Island Vibin' I had the other day was fantastic. Hey. And then the sourdough crust at the end, I'm telling you, dunk it in olive oil. Just
Nikki, dunk. Nicky DiFrancesco, as he's been known to do, just setting the record straight. He goes, Portnoy would agree with Longbridge Pizza having the Donardi trophy. And it might not be his last. That was only the first pizza trophy. There's another year in front of us right now. So thank you, Longbridge Pizza. We love you guys so much. If you are in town.
On that note, I just want to say for the audio version only, just a reminder, 2347 3rd Street, just 3 blocks south of Chase Center in the Dog Patch, 2347 3rd Street. And if you want to make your order, they definitely recommend ordering ahead at longbridgepizza.com. Thanks, man.
And for those of you in the Golden Gate Tap Room right now, hey, what's up, Dave Portnoy? How we doing? We've never met, but I'm Paulie Mac. That's Creative Tony. And I used to live in Boston, too. We got a lot to talk about. But everybody checking in right now, Escobar, get the hot and honey, Pine Needle. Keep it simple. It's just effing good food. All of y'all are correct. Okay, thank you guys very much.
Pine Needle, how's the toe, dude? Just check in. Let us know how the toe was. He was in urgent care. Was it yesterday?
A couple days ago, maybe Monday. Yeah, I know about the toe. I hope you're okay with the nail coming off, dude. I don't even like thinking about that, dude. Losing a toenail, that doesn't sound like a pleasurable experience.
No.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay. And I saw it. Just Portnoy, get into Longbridge, and just you won't regret it. In the words of Mike frickin' Damone, you won't regret it. Paulie, go.
Well, here's what I think we're going to do. Since I want to talk about Roger Craig, since I want to talk about Draymond Green, since I want to talk about the Super Bowl, all of those aforementioned topics are all featured prominently in what I think is going to be the longest bookmark jam we've ever done. No, because there's so much stuff, and we've been jamming stuff in there. So, Tony, I'm gonna step back. I'm going to let you drop the disco ball. Let's party. Let's get into bookmarks.
Here we go.
It's time.
Sure, go ahead, laugh if you want to.
For bookmarks.
Maybe that's how you get your kicks. You and your good time buddies.
PMP style.
I got a flash for you, Joy Boy. Party time is over.
I got to find the music bed. Hang on a second. There it is.
Yeah, no, I could jam on that all night. All right, Tony, I'm at your mercy. You run the show. I'll react. Let me know what you got in there, buddy.
All right, hang on one second, dude. Yeah, I'd get rid of Bookman, our favorite bookmarker.
You and your good time buddies. You know what I mean?
Well, I got news for you, Joy Boy.
Hey, by the way, Rags is commenting about Mike Damone. He says Mike Damone is an early finisher. There's no question, Rags. Once you see the purple sock and the foot start to shake, you know it's over. It's over. Yeah. And then he just drops the one line. I got to go, Stacy. I really got to go. Okay, Tony, anyway, go carry on. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I really got to go. And you're
right. Mike Damone detour. Yeah.
It's all about the foot shaking. It really is.
It really is. And he's wearing a purple sock, for God's sakes.
Yeah, and he bolted. Quick style.
He didn't know what to do. Yeah, he's like, I'm out.
Quick style. You know? Which is a reminder that even though he comes off as the super cool cat, that his world was rocked by that whole scenario. But
then he says he has a real bad turn character-wise. And then when he's having it out with Jennifer Jason Leigh, and she's like, you got to help me with this. You know what he drops on her, dude? He goes, you wanted it more than I did. It's like, you can't say that, bro. You can't be saying that at a time like this.
She asked him to take it back. She says, take it back. You know,
all right. I take it back.
I take it back.
Reluctantly, he takes it back. All right. I take it back. Yeah.
All right, Paulie, entering bookmark world. Okay, here we go. It starts with this guy. And well, let me just first of all, hang on one sec. I wanted to get to Raj Mathai because he had a nice. Oh, look at you did that.
Jumping around. What do you do? Whoa! What do you? We got to start at the top. There's a million of them. What do you do?
I know. I'm looking for something. Okay, all right. I was looking for
start
something.
At the top, and I'll tell you why. Go to look who's posted this. What we're about to watch. Look who's account.
Yeah, look at Mike Damone. There we go.
Okay,
come on. Okay, so let's just enjoy some of the goodness. Here we go.
Extra weight. Roger Craig still on his feet, still running. What a run by Roger Craig. You'll never see a better one than that.
Second down. Craig is out in the open and off to the races. Roger Craig. Turn it on, Roger.
Third down, 6. Craig with a nice move over the middle. Great individual effort
right now.
All right, off the third and goal. Craig and a battle, but turned back. He got it. Oh, he got it. That's done. Nice. Roger Craig, the rookie from Nebraska. Right down. That's perfect.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Montana, up the middle of Roger Craig.
Goodbye.
San Francisco.
Dude, high stepping. And
congratulations to Roger Craig. Now, it sounds like this will be made official tomorrow. They will have the official announcement, but all signs are pointing towards Roger Craig is going to be inducted. And I'll tell you the truth. I mean, Tony, selfishly, not even as like an objective football fan, but as a selfish, neurotic, insane 49er fan, which I am, and I know you are. I think we all are here.
Yep.
I got to say, if Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft need to take the bullet to let Roger Craig in, fine, because I think they're only letting 3 guys in. I think only 3 guys are getting in. So how about that, Rod? But to be fair, Roger Craig has waited a long time. And that's something about the NFL I don't understand. Why guys like Bryant Young or Roger Craig are made to wait years when it's obvious they're Hall of Fame talents. So I'm sorry that Roger had to wait so long, but I'm very, very happy that he's going in. It's totally deserved. If you're old enough to have lived through that, there's Rex. Much respect for Roger Craig. Totally. If you're a football fan, it'd be impossible for you not to appreciate what Roger Craig not only accomplished, but what he kind of represented. You see it today with Christian McCaffrey going 1,000. That was Roger Craig's jam. He's the first guy to ever do that, Tony.
Yep. By the way, Paulie, yes, Roger the Dodger. I got another video I want to share with you, but it's the Tom Petty, the waiting. The waiting is the hardest part. Waiting for this for so long. It's so great. I guess, yeah, like you said, it's going to be announced tomorrow night. And my goodness, is it great. And I saw Frank Gore was being interviewed by David Lombardi. I think it was yesterday.
Yes.
And Frank Gore was like, Roger will be in the Hall of Fame. And I was like, yes, Frank, get it, Frank. So, because that's probably my second favorite running back in Niner history behind Roger Craig would be Craig and Gore. You know?
You know what, only to have a little brief moment of Niner kind of recollection here. I hear you on that. Those are my top two also. And I still feel like Frank, there are two guys, I make it three. There's three guys that were Hall of Fame 49ers that were unable to get Super Bowl rings. And they are Patrick Willis, Frank Gore, and Navarro Bowman. And maybe Bowman's not a Hall of Famer after his injury, but he was playing at that level. And Patrick Willis, he's obviously in, and Frank Gore is going to be a Hall of Famer. So I always felt like those guys, they were champions. They just never got their rings. Kind of heartbreaking, really. But I appreciate Frank's words. That's just giving love and respect. He knows what greatness is, and he sees it in Roger, man. Respect.
100%. Yeah. It's like the greatest tip of the cap from Frank to Roger. So, Paulie, on that note, since we're in bookmarks, I wanted to share something else that is bookmark related in relation to Roger Craig. If you will,
we got a million of them. Yeah.
Well, I'm leaving the bookmark section of X/Twitter to share this with you. I don't know when the last time is this you saw this, but this is Roger on the mic. Here we go.
Okay.
Make sure the volume is good.
Yeah.
Volume is good. Here we go. Best.
Bro. What the hell, man? What the hell?
The best. Here we go. Here comes Roger.
Okay. Here's the deal. We rapping like that. Just me, Roger Craig, and a couple of friends. You know, we play the game where you pass, block, or run. But most of all, we out to have big fun. Play the ball every now and then. They call me Roger the Dodger. I bust through the defense. I'm on a team that's never been finer. The San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, dude. Tear it off. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, Paulie.
So, wow. There's it's almost too much right there. It's almost too much going on. By the way, did you notice the intro was like a minute long? It was
minute long, dude. And they were using the horns that you used to blow a candlestick, you know?
Totally. It was long picture. Yeah.
The freaking best, dude. I feel like I want to dive back into that because there's other rapping lines from other Niners that you're going to be like, wait, what? So,
all right.
Stand by. Here we go.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Jeff Fuller, and I'm about to get busy. I stick a wide receiver and make his mama dizzy. Don't touch me. Don't try to run. I fool around and put you out the game, son. It's your decision. I blew your vision. I put your whole family out of commission.
Dude,
I got to go. It's been real nice, but you got to say hi to my homeboy Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
My name is Jerry Rice. Please don't try to glove me because you paid the price. I move so fast, I'll give you a buzz. You be thinking that you next to me. Thought you was cuz. Enough offense. Get to the D.
Hey, wait a minute, man. What about me? Dunk the boats, and I love pain. Dig, I turn a loss into a 10-yard game. I got a whole bunch of sissies on my back, and you can do what you want, cause I ain't going down, Jack. This team means too much to me, and to all of the fans who sit in the seats. We're the team of the 80s. No need to remind you, San Francisco 49ers.
Dude, Doug Dubose, Paul.
Well, listen, I'm still stuck on it's your decision. I'll put your whole family out of commission. Shout out Jeff Fuller, dude. It's your decision. I'll put your whole family out of commission. Go ahead, Fuller. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Here, we'll get through the chorus. We are the Niners. Yeah, we came to play, right? Look at these guys. Look at these guys.
Who's it?
We came to play. Check it out, I'm Ronnie Lott, and don't come near me because I want what you got, man. Be cool or I'll teach you a lesson. It's my territory. Oops, inception.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Me and my homie, Eric.
Oh, sorry, I'm Eric. Right. I want to tell you about my team. If I'm mine, I got Steve Wallace, Scott McIntyre, Harris Barton, Michael Carter, and Tim McCarty, Pierce Hope, Larry Roberts, John Frank, and don't forget Keena Turner. Built like a tank.
Jeff Fuller, Don Griffin, John Taylor, and Haley. Kevin Fagan and Bill Romanowski. In the center, it's Randy Cross. Oh, we can't forget about the big boss. Bill Walsh, the boss of your dreams. He'll turn a bunch of guys into a Super Bowl team. We're unstoppable, remarkable, more famous than Crosby and the Huxtables.
Wow. Look at that. No, perfect. Leave it right there, dude. Right there. Perfect way to freeze. Perfect freeze frame right there.
Yeah, Turner giving me some Chuck D vibes, dude.
Little bit. I gotta tell you the truth though. If we see Ronnie tomorrow, he's gonna be like, man. Well, he goes, I would have been. Ronnie say something like, I would talk to you guys, but I heard you played that video yesterday. Yeah. I'm not coming on now. But anyway, great pull, Tony. Was that on Twitter? Is that where you found that?
I found that on YouTube, man. But I was like, because I remember, I've always said since I remember seeing that came out in '88, I believe, and I remember being like, they call me Roger the Dodger. I bust through the defense.
You're 100% correct because that was John Frank's last year, and he was gone in '89. So he shouted out John Frank at one point. By the way, you notice how Joe Montana's nowhere to be found. He's like, I ain't doing this. You guys do whatever you got to do. I'm not getting involved. Joe stayed home for that. Yeah,
hey, you can't get Joe, but they got Doug Dubose.
We got Doug DeBose. We couldn't get Montana to commit, but we do have DeBose. By the way, John Taylor not in the mix. I love it. All right,
no, good stuff though.
Keep it coming.
Yeah. Let me get back into the actual, the bookmarks that we know and love.
Hey, do that. You dig them out, man. I want to talk to Big Al for a second up in Chico. You're right, Big Al. Jeff Fuller was a hell of a player. And did you know? You probably know this, but just in case. While we're talking and celebrating the great days of the 49ers, I bet you know this, but Eddie DeBartolo, when Jeff Fuller lost use of his arm, like he got paralyzed and he lost the usage of one of his arms, it's still like that today. Eddie DeBartolo set up a fund for him, so he is basically taken care of for the rest of his life, thanks to Eddie DeBartolo. Like Eddie took care of his guys, and that's why everybody wanted to be a part of it. They wanted to be a part of this family, and they wanted to be a part of the great kind of familial vibe that Eddie D fostered. And you know what's funny, dude? From an era where everybody wanted to come and be a part of it, you saw big free agents like Deion Sanders say, yeah, I want a part of this too. That's where he won his first Super Bowl ring. Now, I'm not, this is not a joke. I've been reading over the past, and probably a lot of you have too, this substation thing is becoming more and more of a story. I saw a player for the Cardinals. Forgive me, I forget his name, but I saw one.
McBride. It was Trey McBride, tight end Trey McBride.
I
have it in bookmarks, Paulie. I'll get to that in a second in bookmarks. Okay. The one thing I do want to say is what I'm loving about Rise of the 49ers debuting on Sunday, and then this news of Roger Craig. It's like the 49ers are dominating Super Bowl week.
Yeah,
and they're not even in the game, so it's great that's happening. I did see Fred Warner was all ticked off that seeing like the Darnold poster being dropped down.
I hate seeing that, dude. He's on the freaking stadium. He's on the side of the stadium. And by the way, Escobar, real quick, he's quoting more popular than Bill Cosby and the Huxtables. Let's effing go. I feel you, Escobar. I know those were the good old days, man. And by the way, speaking of the present, you're talking about Fred Warner, dude. There I am, innocently watching ESPN this morning. The broadcast. I think they were on the Embarcadero or something like that. And Tony, I'm sitting there like a jackass, and they're like, Christian McCaffrey's going to join us right after the break. Guy never showed up. He never showed up, and they had to leave. They had to end this. They had to end the show. So I was waiting for CMC, and he no-showed him. So I was kind of disappointed. Yeah,
he was probably too busy at Raising Cane's doing plugs for Raising Cane's, because he showed up at the Colma Raising Cane's, I think on Monday or Tuesday, doing like a some sort of promotional bit with his brother.
I was going to say maybe he was too busy going shirtless with like Kittle. These guys are running around with no shirts on. I don't know what's going on with these dudes, man. It's a very Top Gun-esque what's going on with these boys. I think that's in bookmarks too. We'll get there.
Which beach scene? Which do you like, the volleyball scene in regular Top Gun, or do you like the football scene in Top Gun Maverick? Which one?
I'm going Maverick. No. Excuse me. I got to go with the original, with the dog tags and the sweat and the ass slapping. Yeah. Like it's so overtly gay. Like they're not even trying to pull any punches. It's like this is the moment of the movie where we celebrate like gay romance, because that's really what that scene kind of signifies to me. And the football one is okay, but it's not as great as the other one. I mean, they were seconds away from getting like an X rating on that thing, dude. Pecs, dude, big sweaty pecs, glutes are getting slapped. You know what I mean? It's crazy out there. Yeah,
dude. Both Maverick and the original Top Gun had super slow-mos on Cruise, though, all shiny, glistening.
That's what I'm saying. Beefcake City, man. You know, he'd fit in with the PMP Hot and Hunky Men. We'll see. We'll call Tom, see if he can chip in.
The calendar. We still got to do the calendar, man. We still got to do the
Jersey boy. He is a Jersey boy after all. We have that in common. Stevie B, I don't know if you know this. I know Rags does. Tom Cruise is from Glen Ridge, which is the biggest rival of my high school, by the way, in New Jersey, Mountain Lakes. But anyway, Tony, carry on with the bookmarks. We got lots to get to.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that. That's wild. Okay. So this, Paulie, this goes right into the substation subplot, dude, because here we go. This is Broncos offensive tackle Garrett Bowles.
This I haven't seen. Okay, but here we go. This is like becoming a real talking point. And the problem is players are not going to want to come here and get like electrocuted at practice. So go ahead.
So this is, I'll get to Trey McBride in a second. He says, I truly believe that there's some component to it. Obviously, the Niners have had some issues, and that's concerning to all of us because those are our brothers and our peers that we want to be healthy to make sure they're making their bread and taking care of their families. Hopefully, we can figure something out and make sure that organization is taken care of and watched over. So that's a Broncos offensive tackle commenting on this, on the EMF conspiracy. Then we've got, if you want to take it a little bit further, here's Trey McBride.
This is the one, this guy I saw talking. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
He says, I think that the substation, the free agents will not want to sign with the 49ers due to the EMF conspiracy. He says, I think that's something that would deter people away from coming here.
Dude, what the hell, bro? This is the last thing we need right now. But the problem is, you guys know how things are today. Once a talking point like this starts to gain some momentum, it takes on a life of its own. And I am worried. The free agents around the league are going to say, screw that. I'm not going out there. Fred Warner got hurt. Nick Bosa got hurt. Like Kittle got hurt. I don't want to be a part of that. So that honestly does concern me.
And Paulie, now that the players, and not even 49er players, but other players around the NFL are starting to comment on it, it's like, Jesus, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that whole thing. It's going to circulate around the league all week. Yep. This is just another sign from the football gods. It's time to get out of Santa Clara. Jed, I'm sorry. It's not personal, brother. It's really not, but it's time. You got to bring them back home now. Like they used to say in World War II, bring the boys home. You know what I mean?
Bring the boys back home. Come on. Pink Floyd, The Wall. Come on.
Tony, let's hear it for the boys. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's hear it for the boys. Yeah.
Or you want to go Duran, Wild Boys.
100%.
Take it down.
Sorry. Yeah. Keep me all your boys songs. Keep them coming on the comments line, by the way. I know we're forgetting some. There's a lot more. Yeah.
Well, Boys Don't Cry, The Cure. You're not a Cure guy. I'm a Cure guy.
No, not much.
I don't know what you have against Robert Smith and The Cure, but that's okay.
Yeah, we can get
into everybody, probably.
No, it's definitely not. It's not. Yeah.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Boys of Summer. They're coming in. Thank you, boys. Right, Boys back in town. Thank you. That's why we keep you guys around. Thank you. Everyone contributes. Yeah.
Boys in the Hood. That's a Z in the word boys, not an S.
100%.
Did Groeschel spell it with a Z? Did he spell it with a Z?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. That boy Groesch.
Stevie Groesch. He knows what's up, man. Yeah.
So there we go. So, Paulie, this is Trey McBride, and you got what's his name? Garrett Bowles from the offensive tackle of the Broncos making comments, and it's like, this is just not going to go away anytime soon. And again, we had Scott Ostler on earlier this week, and he's working on a piece.
Yeah.
Scott Ostler is dedicating time to this tells me all I need to know.
I know
about the fact that this has legs and it's not going to go away anytime soon. You know
it's damn depressing. Oh, Rags, by the way, real quick, Rags, Bullet Boys. Hey, Rags, How's this grab you? Bullet Boys? I've seen them. Okay. I saw them live in Boston, 1989, when that first record came out. I was doing college radio, and their record company sent me tickets at the station. They're like, hey, go see the Bullet Boys on us. I'm like, sure, I'll go see the Bullet Boys. So anyway, I saw them. Regs, I've seen them.
Hold on a second, Bolly. I got to get a couple. I got Smoking in the Boys Room from Mark Gravy Graves.
Great one. Yeah.
And then I Know What Boys Want, Noemi Catalina. I Know What Boys Want by the Waitresses. Dude, see, leave it to Noemi to go outside of the, outside the box and just bring it on home. That's
no. There's like 3 conversations going on. First of all, Regs, you were in college. I was in college. I was up in Boston. You were in Pennsylvania. It was like a college show I saw. And then for Noemi, great recommendation. I know what boys like. I know what guys want. That I love that track, and I love the singer of that band, the Waitresses. She's awesome.
And Paulie, also from my favorite Smashing Pumpkins album, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, Where Boys Fear to Tread.
Now you're effing talking. You're effing talking. That riff on that song, it to me, you know what it reminds me of, dude? It reminds me of a Black Sabbath riff. It's so heavy. Oh my God, dude. I might have to throw that on later.
Go, kid.
Dude,
yeah, dude.
Suck, kiss. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's
suck, kiss. Yeah.
And also the boys are back in town. Big Alan Chico. Nice work.
100%.
Boys are back in town.
Patton, Rude Boy Shuffle. It keeps coming. I asked for him. You guys are giving it to me, man. Thank you. Hey,
Patton, that's a deep pull. Israel Vibrations. Nice work, man. That's Rasta. Wow. That's reggae right there, Paulie. Sorry, go.
No, I'm sorry too. We're both all over the place. My bad. I'm stepping on you. We're all stepping. But I got to shout out Sons of Johnny Lee. He's in the house. He kind of comes and goes, but great to see his sons. And I like your plan. Tear down the Cow Palace and put up the new candlestick right there. Fine. There's plenty of room there. Plenty of room.
There is a problem. There's a substation near the Cow Palace too.
Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Here's another great idea. This is really radical thinking out of the box. Why not maximize that land up by Candlestick? It's still just sitting there, right? Isn't it?
Sitting there.
It's just sitting there. Yeah.
Just barren as my bald head, dude. Just sitting there. So
Matt Stenson dropping an atom bomb. Bad boy. I do the bad boy boogie all over town, bro. Nice. That's a great one. Thank you. AC/DC Bon Scott. Great pull.
That's phenomenal. But Sons of Johnny Lee, great to see you, brother. And come on. We're going to be at Radio Row tomorrow, coming down to the NFL Experience. By the way, we are there. It's confirmed, and we're at the very latest going to broadcast by 3:30. So anytime between 2:30 and 3:30 is when we're going to be going live. We'll let you know via social media what time exactly we're going live tomorrow. Okay?
Sorry to interrupt the broadcast. I'm trying to just restore a little bit of structure to this madhouse today. Tony, I feel like we should probably do a second spot of the show at this juncture. We can go back to bookmarks, but not until we talk secure money with our latest sponsor and good friend, Dan Coach Emilio. Great to have Dan on board. Dan, he's another lunatic, dude. He was on the air like an hour ago with Larry Krueger. I was flipping. I swear to God, I was flipping around. I go, look at that. There's Dan. He's talking to Krueger. And by the way, is Krueger just going 24/7 at this point?
Pretty much.
Krueger. I mean, I wish I could come up with an example. Like, he's out of his mind in the best possible way. He's out of his mind, Larry Krueger. And Super Bowl week in San Francisco, he's on like code red, man. He's going round the clocks. Anyway, I know Dan was on the air with him before. And Dan is a new addition to our sponsor group, and we're so happy to have Dan. He's got 30 years in the business, handling a variety of money issues and financial issues. He's dedicated basically to providing his clients with honest service, productive results, and all the kind of attention that you really do deserve. And the focus of Dan's work is about safety and protection of your money. How do you protect it? How do you make sure that it's not going to get, sucked into some black hole somewhere in the stock where it can go up and down? Dan's going to make sure that your money is well protected. He's going to make sure that your family is well protected. And he's got the expertise to make sure that you never lose money. See, that's huge. A lot of times you can throw your money into the stock market. You can wind up taking a beating when you're playing the market. Dan is a lot smarter than that, and he can assist you with financial growth, help you, alert you to different opportunities that are out there you might want to jump on. And Dan will work with you so you can maximize your income. And this is a big thing for me. I mean, Tony and I have been talking about this. I really could use this. He will help you pay less income taxes. Hallelujah. That's something I think we could all rally around and celebrate. And that's the thing. See, Dan's got that kind of knowledge. at his fingertips, ways you can kind of get around the letter of the law, not breaking the law, but just kind of maximizing the opportunities you have in terms of writing things off when it's tax time, things you might not thought possible. Like he'll say like, no, I was told recently, for example, Tony, I didn't even know this till very recently. You and I and Dom and everybody else involved with the show, we could write off our electric bills, dude. And the way those are going these days, I can't wait to do that. Jesus H, bro. My electric bill would knock you on your ass. And it's for no good reason. It's not like we're keeping the lights on all day, but it's getting out of control. Anyway, Dan at Secure Money, he can help you with your retirement planning, life insurance, IRA planning, estate planning, 401k rollovers. He does it all. Honestly, he runs the gamut. So reach out to Dan and have your initial conversation. When you feel the time is right, talk to your spouse, talk to your partner. You guys get on the same page, and then you reach out to Dan. You start the dialogue. 1-888-960-SAFE. One more time, 1-888-960-SAFE. Or Tony, visit him online at securemoney.com.
Paulie, on securemoney.com, he wraps up everything on the front page by saying safety and growth are the driving forces and the driving force and focus of the company. Safety and growth. And the retirement planning that you talked about, it's all about taking care of yourself and your loved ones, man. Because I mean, not knock on wood, I hope I'm around for a long time, but if something were to happen, I want to make sure that my kids and Megan are taken care of. And so again, Dan chose this line of work, and he's, by the way, almost 30 years in the industry.
Yeah.
He chose this line of work because he cares about the well-being of people and the future for people. And it's just like Carlos did. It's like all of our partners here on the show. And Dan is the newest partner that we've teamed up with, and it's the common denominator of people that care about taking care of people. And it's a win-win situation for both Dan and for you as the client. So again, Paulie, if you are interested in getting in touch with Dan, and we talk about life insurance as well. That's a big one for me, especially if I've got the kids and you've got kids and anybody has kids. And if you're married, life insurance. But Dan Cochimilio of Secure Money will take care of you. 1-888-960-SAFE. 1-888-960-SAFE, which SAFE turns out to be 7233. Dexter Manley, Roger Craig.
Ooh, and by the way, we forgot to play our own numerical game. I'll get there in 5 seconds because I want to give you a David Lee Roth quote that just popped into my head. I got a million of them. I memorized all of Dave's one-liners over the years because they're all fantastic. Somebody asked Dave once in the 80s. This is insane. He's got these at the tip of his tongue. He's got all these little quips. Somebody goes, Dave, you're single and you're this big rock star. Do you ever think about settling down and starting a family? And he goes, you know what? I do believe in the all-American family. In fact, I think I started several last year. You know what I mean? So, yeah, maybe David Lee should call Dan to Secure Money. And Patty from Napa said Jed York needs to put a call in. Put a call in to Dan. Yo, Jed, I'm giving you the help right now. I'm trying to assist you. Let's get back to San Francisco. Let's get back to being reasonable about 49er football. Let's get away from the high voltage, the electrical subset. We don't need it. We tried it. It didn't work. All I know is we've been to 3 Super Bowls. I haven't won one of them with this substation involved. Let's get back on point. You know what I mean? Let's get back to the city by the bay.
Hey, Paulie, all 5 of the Niners Super Bowl titles were when they were working out in Rockland. Just common denominator there. How about you go back to training camp in Rockland, right?
I would love that. The players would hate that, though. I guarantee you they'd bitch and moan and, I don't want to go to a dorm room because they stayed at a dorm up there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They definitely did. But it also helped. And Paulie and I were talking about this off the air today. And my uncle Paul Tonelli, who was on the other day, or was that yesterday? No. Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah. Tonelli Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, Tonelli Tuesday. What upsets him the most and upsets Paulie and I the most is this essence of team and loyalty seems to be dissipating in today's sports, right? And especially in football, with guys just jumping around. And Brandon Ayuk is the latest example. Show me what loyalty Brandon Ayuk. Show me how is Brandon Ayuk a team player?
He's not. No, he's for the way he's exact opposite. And the thing about Brandon Ayuk, I know I've said this before, so bear with me, but I have to repeat it because the Niners just gave him a new deal. I don't know what he's so unhappy about. I don't think anybody does. Like, I don't know what's in his head, and I don't know what the like the crux of his unhappiness is because he never really articulated it. He filmed that video speeding past this candlestick. Dom was talking about that today. Dude, that video he filmed. It's all asinine, childish BS. And even Los D, Carlos from Flex Funding was saying a couple nights ago, to your point, he was like, one of the problems with the Niners right now is they have all these little cliques. There's like one clique with Juszczyk and Kittle and I don't even know who else is in there.
5th grade in grammar school.
Yeah, it's like the playground. You can't play Foursquare with us. Yeah,
I see this with my kids in grammar school. I don't expect to see it on a professional team. And it talks about Bill Walsh and the rise of the 49ers. If you haven't seen it yet, he talks about doing things as a team. And it's like, that feels like it's lost nowadays. And, back to Dan Coach Emilio and Secure Money. Hey, Brandon Ayuk, you might want to give Dan a call. Because you got paid, and you obviously don't know what's going on. You know what's up and down right now, dude. So maybe you want to give Dan a call because I don't know. And I saw, who was it? I think it was Guy Haberman. Maybe it was Guy Haberman. I think.
Shout out Guy Haberman. Let's give Haberman some love.
I like Guy. I like Guy.
Everybody likes Guy Haberman. Yeah.
Actually, yeah. If you got a problem with Guy Haberman, I got a problem with you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Right. But he said, would you take? He was asking, would you take Ayuk back next year?
Hell no. I don't want Debo back either. He was unhappy too. He was pouting last time he was there. By the way, Gravy, dude. Let me modify that for you. He's got a new nickname for Brandon Ayuk. Tony, here it comes. I puke. Okay. Yeah. I puke. Very good. Very good, Gravy. That's why we love you, brother. All right, Tony. Back to the bookmarks we go. I don't know.
Sure. Stand by. I'm gonna just remind people as we sally forth here on the show. Well, actually, let's remind people that they can watch us on Cron 4. Cron 4 Plus, we're happy to be a part of the Cron 4 family. Shout out Cron Chris.
Yeah.
We got meetings with them coming up. We hopefully have big
meetings with everybody. Who don't we have meetings with? Is my question.
I'm not a meeting guy.
Dude, I'm the worst meeting guy you've ever freaking seen. As soon as the meeting starts, I'm like, okay, we almost done? Like, I got other stuff I got to do. We're sitting around doing meetings. I'm trying
to. Used to piss Lee Hammer off the most, and Jeremiah Crow. Both, and Kevin Graham and Bob Agnew, all my former bosses, former program directors. They would always tell me, hey, we got a meeting. I'm like, okay, here's the deal. Do you want me to make things to go on the radio, or do you want me to sit in a meeting?
Yeah.
You tell me where you want me to be, because I don't want to go to this meeting.
No.
And then finally, Hammer's credit, it's like, just stay in the studio. I'll brief you after.
Hammer was the best, dude. I'm telling you. I look back on Lee Hammer now, and I realize how great he was at his job. I really do. This is the thing. I'll tell you this right now, real quick, Lee Hammer anecdote about, to your point right there. There was a long time at the beginning of the Murph and Max show, when Hammer couldn't wrap his head around what we were doing. He's like, God, what is this? You're singing songs about Lincecum? We don't do that on sports radio. And I'm like, well, I do that. I'm going to keep doing that. And then once we started getting great ratings, because we had a run there where we were really we had a bunch of #1 books, and we were very pleased and proud of that. And Lee Hammer, to his credit, I remember sitting in his office one day, and we had some ridiculous book. Like, we crushed it. And he looked at us and he goes, guys, I tell you what, I don't really necessarily understand everything you guys are doing, but the audience loves it. So I'm going to back off, and you guys just keep doing what you're doing. And I was like, I freaking love this guy. Finally, that's what great leadership is. You take yourself. It's not about you. It's about the show, and it's about the audience. And Lee was smart enough to know that, and he let us kind of run with it. And that was like our greatest period when we had control over the show. Yeah.
Yes, Paulie.
Utah. Give me two.
Okay.
Two things. And anytime you want to hear Gary Busey, it's a good thing. Patty from Napa says her meetings are good. Yes, they are, Patty. Your meetings are good.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Patty. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about Patty. I'm talking about all this other stuff.
I know, totally. But I saw Patty's comment. I'm like, I just wanted to address that. Patty, we love your meetings, and they're quick and they're organized, and we move. We move through a Dom when we meet with Dom. Quick. Anyways, and then I forgot my second point. So, oh well.
Beautiful.
It's okay.
By the way, what's on your hat today, man? I've been trying to. Is that Bigfoot? I can't tell.
Oh, it's the West Shore of Tahoe with the bear going into the garbage can.
Oh, nice. I like that. Oh, by the way, speaking of Bigfoot, he's in bookmarks too, and I'm not kidding.
Okay,
bookmarks, Bigfoot's in there. Yeah.
Get back in, and thank you, Dan Coach Emilio. And,
by the way, where's your Squatch? Speaking of Bigfoot.
Oh, it's because it's a night flight. I cover it with the night flight.
Oh, okay. All good.
Squatch never makes it on night flights because Squatch is busy out in the woods at night.
Yeah.
Right.
He's running around. Yeah.
So we can't have Squatch coming on the night flight. So Paulie, okay, now moving down. Oh, see, this is more Roger Craig. I mean, I got no problem.
This is like his most famous run of all time, just plowing over dudes. Bam, there's two guys, just hit two guys in the ground, make it 3, 4, 5, 6.
You'll never see a better one than that.
Yeah.
And he makes every team look like they're bad tacklers. He ran over at least 5 tacklers.
Dude, JT, you see JT?
Yep.
Hand off to Craig over left tackle, sweeps outside, he goes to the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
And by the way, against the Rams.
Yeah, right down there. That's when they were in Anaheim. That's when they were down playing at Anaheim. And I see, this is the thing. You see the blocking, dude. The Niner wide receivers were some of the best blockers in football. A lot of times, like if John Taylor had a reception or if Roger Craig had a reception, you look over, here comes Jerry Rice, 30 yards downfield blocking. Like, watch Taylor right here. Move in. Look at this Taylor.
Yep.
Watch Taylor. Bam, get out of the way. See? Look at that.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, football, man.
JT
I'm already kind of getting depressed that we're not going to have any more football after Sunday. It's kind of going to suck. February is like the driest, slowest month. So that means Tony and I, we're going to be running wild with hijinks because we got a little gap between baseball, no more football. How about you? Do you have that post-football kind of depression lurking? Yeah.
Definitely. That's why I dive into the Super Bowl every year, regardless of who's in it, because of that fact, because knowing that next day is just, okay, we don't have any football until what, August?
Yeah. So, do you already have a plan for your Super Sunday? Like, where are you going to be?
I'm probably going to be at Chris's house for half the game, and then at halftime, I'm going to bolt down to the Hannah house, which my friends the Hannahs, because my kids will be there as well. So, but I got it. Chris does a great Super Bowl party, so I'm going to cruise by his place. I might leave after the first quarter. We'll see. And then because I got to see Bad Bunny. I'm actually excited to see Bad Bunny. I
am too, actually. Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm excited. And I know Noemi is a fan, and I got Noemi's back. And if Noemi's excited, I'm excited. And I want to tell you this too. I just got the invite from BC, my buddy Brian. He's invited me up because ready for this, dude. They're doing a chili cook-off up there. So we're going to go, I'm going to have a big chili thing happening, and I'll be up there in Sonoma with the BC clan. Yeah.
Dude, Paulie, speaking of chili cook-offs, if you're in the Mission for Super Bowl Sunday on 14th Street in the Mission.
Look at this guy. Yeah.
The Standard Deviant, our friends down at the Standard Deviant Brewing, their original location, they do a Super Bowl chili cook-off. So if you're in the Mission, go to Standard Deviant. Speaking of chili cook-offs, man.
Yeah.
And by the way, I hear Neil Denardi makes a mean chili because he submitted one to our school's chili cook-off.
Oh, did he? See, that doesn't surprise. Look at Rags. I'm eating chili right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it. Of course you are, Rags. All right, keep them coming. Let's go here, T. What else we got?
So this is just the official post that kind of started all this. Raj Matthias said, Roger Craig elected to the Hall of Fame. According to multiple sources, official announcement comes Thursday at the NFL Honors Show. 65-year-old 49ers legend is the 3-time Super Bowl champion who was the first player to have 1,000 yards rushing and receiving in the same season. And that Sports Illustrated cover, I remember that so vividly. Don't you remember that cover?
Okay, I had that hanging on my wall in my bedroom. I had that. I tore that cover off, and I also tore the covers off of Dwight with the catch, and then I caught the super catch, that cover, and then I got the first Super Bowl cover of all time when it was Earl Cooper spiking the ball, and 49ers hit pay dirt. So I had all that stuff. Yes, I had all this S hanging up on my bedroom wall when I was a kid. Yeah,
it's the freaking best, man.
Yeah,
we were so lucky to, like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm bummed for my kids a little bit because they did. And I try to get my kids to sit and watch Rise of the 49ers, and they're like, yeah, it's great, but they don't get it because they didn't live through it, So I'm trying to show them the history.
You should be like, hey, kids, take a look. These are what Super Bowl champions look like. This is what Super Bowl champions act and sound and talk like. Check it out. Yeah.
And then it's the way they, I don't know, watching Randy Cross talk about it on the Rise of the 49ers and Joe Montana talk about it and Ronnie. And by the way, did you see in the background of Ronnie, the shots of Ronnie is the Rice and Ronnie thing that I have?
Well, listen, I didn't want to give this away, but only since you brought it up, and I know you're like an episode behind, bro, that thing plays a prominent role. Tom Brady himself comes walking out with the box. Dude. And he goes through the whole song. I didn't know there was a song to it. He goes, Rice and Ronnie, Rice and Ronnie. He's like singing this song with all these lyrics. And I'm not kidding. And Jerry Rice was sitting there like, wow, man. But he has a whole box just like you do. Yeah.
Dude, that box is amazing. I got to thank Darren Chan, DC. He's the one that gave it to me. So
where's Darren Chan right now when the Giants aren't playing? Where does he hibernate in the off season?
talk
God
about
only knows what that kid's up to. God only knows.
I love DC. We have so much love for him. So when he goes down to spring training, we're going to get him on the show and get a feel for Giants baseball because he definitely hibernates. He's not like the Bears in Tahoe that don't hibernate anymore. Darren definitely goes into hibernation in the winter.
If you guys only could have seen him back in the late 90s, you wouldn't have believed it. You wouldn't believe it's the same guy. And I'll just leave it there. But he was running right alongside us, bro. I'll tell you that much. Right alongside.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Michael Jordan.
Dude, this is the Laker thing. Pause this before you even play
yes, dude.
Yes. So Draymond Green wants to go be a part of this. You guys, I couldn't believe my effing what has become of this world, man. What has become of pro sports? This is, if you haven't seen this is the Los Angeles Lakers, the most prestigious franchise in the NBA, maybe with the exception of Boston Celtics in terms of titles. This is their pregame warm-up. I wish this was a joke, but it's not. Tony, roll the tape, dude.
Here we go. Here we go. On in the corner.
Look at this. Watch.
What?
Dude, they got like choreographed dance steps. Roll that back again. You'll see once the ball hits the ground, they all start breaking off moves. This is like a warm-up. That's a warm-up for an NBA game.
By the way, I think that's Luka in the white headband, right? You see the guy in the white headband?
Yeah.
I don't think he's too into this.
I wouldn't be. If I was part of this, I'd walk away. I'd just go sit on the bench. Yeah.
Yeah, you just turn your pretty head and walk away. Here we go.
Watch.
Maybe that's not Luka in the headband. Hey, Luka.
It's a little choppy. The video's a little choppy, but
okay.
It's just a horrible look. And you want Draymond Green to be breaking off high kicks and dance steps? I don't. I really don't. Anyway, just be forewarned, Draymond. If this is what you want, you know.
And Paulie, have you seen the pregame ritual that LeBron's been doing for years, where he goes to the scorer's table with the powder?
Of course.
It's like,
like anybody gives a damn. Like LeBron, nobody cares anymore, bro. You're throwing chalk in the air. Like, no, stop it. Stop.
Right. I've never understood that either.
LeBron's 170 years old, dude. Stop with the chalk. Cut the crap. You know what I mean? And let's keep the wheel moving, LeBron. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
it's not a fan. Not a fan. Here we go. Paulie, we haven't had these guys on in a while, and we had to bring them back. Okay.
Oh, who's this? What is this?
Remember, we had these guys. We showed these guys, like, I want to say maybe November.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay, what's the scenario here? What are we looking at? What is this?
These dudes are in. I think they're either in Italy or France. And
no, I think they're Italian. Yeah, I think they're in Italy.
Yeah,
by the way, that's me and you. That's me and you in 10 years, bro. I'm on the left. You're in the pink. Yeah,
dude,
100%. That's me with the white pants. 100%.
There you go.
Yep.
I just can't get enough.
That's me and you to the core, dude, to the freaking core. And that's Pink. I got news for you. And I'm busy manning the dials, but bro, that's got you and me written all over it. Just give me 10 more years and I'll be that guy.
Dude, and I hope that those are J's in their hands, because
they're smoking. It's beautiful. It couldn't be any better. The Italians, man, they got to figure it out over there. They're living good in Italy.
Isn't that incredible? So, okay, so this is Jed.
Oh, this is Jed on the freaking substation. I put this in. I found this to be extremely objectionable. You guys judge for yourself. But look, I mean, even right there, you know, even right there. I don't know sometimes. Anyway, you know, you guys. Here we go. Look at him. Yeah. Look,
here we go. Stand by. Just we're putting it out there for people to absorb.
Yeah, this is news. He's doing interviews. It's news. Let's go.
Yeah. Stand by. Here we go.
But the substation, right? Like that people are talking about injuries.
Yeah.
That's been there since 1987.
Oh, we're going there, Jed? Okay.
That's been there since 1987. Jerry Rice was there.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to affect Jerry Rice. It seems like Jerry Rice can still play today. I don't believe that's something that is a real.
Oh, and Paulie. This
I don't even know where to begin. Does he know that Jerry Rice blew out his ACL? Does he know that? I mean, I wonder.
He doesn't know that. And also, this is the wrong approach to be taking, Jed.
Yeah.
You are basically saying to all of these players that have voiced their concerns that you're full of it.
Yeah.
And publicly.
Yeah.
And it sounds like at the very beginning that Jed brought it up, that Kay Adams didn't even bring it up. Jed brought it up, and she's like, "Oh, we're going to go there? Okay, we're going there." So he obviously wanted to bring it up, and he's getting defensive about it. Like
he is. I feel the same way. His posture is a little defensive. Like, well, Jerry Rice was okay. You ever hear of Jerry Rice? It's like, bro, that's the wrong approach. We got to, again, call Dan and secure money. Let's straighten this out, Jed. Come on, man. Anyway, let's finish it up. Here he is, Jed on the substation.
Here we go. A little more.
Everyone's being asked about it.
I am sure.
Lynch, I'm sure. Fred Warner was asked about it yesterday. Is there like due diligence being done? Have you researched it, or is it?
We'll look into it, but we've been there since 1987 next to the substation, and this is the first time that somebody has brought it up. It's not like it happened last season.
Hold on. The first time that somebody's brought it up, dude, George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey are somebody.
Hey, somebody brought it up. Yeah, and by the way, did you hear the real quick? Yeah, we'll look into it. And another,
by the way, Paulie, one other thing. He keeps referencing 87. The substation was not in its current location in 87, and it was not revamped or rejuiced or whatever you want to call it, renovated in 87. It's been renovated since Levi's Stadium. So I cannot believe he's taking the defensive stance on this. Dude.
I know, and then he's coming at me with the, he's got the voice of like a sophomore in high school.
Well, we're gonna look at the substation, and I think it's good. Jerry Rice used to be there, so we're good. No, I think we're good, man. We're good.
I mean, I'm exaggerating, but it's the voice, it's everything. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I've been like, okay, Jed, I like you. Like, I like it. It's better than John, right? I've always thought it's better Jed York than John York, right?
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll agree with that. Yes. And he does care. I know that Jed cares very, very much. He wants his ring so freaking badly, just so he can like kind of qualify himself as being relevant. Like, you're part of one of the most prestigious franchises in pro football, and he still hasn't been able to climb the mountaintop. So I know it's important to him. But I just feel like in a PR sense, this is not the most savvy sit down I've ever seen from him,
Paulie, where's the talking points from somebody that Jed works with? Like, hey, Jed, you're going into this interview with Kay Adams. Here's how you want to talk about the substation. And you wanted the fact that he is defensive and taking that stance. It's blowing my mind right now, Paulie.
And Noemi makes a good point too. And I'll just bounce this off you. Tell me, I know it's a different era now and things have gotten way more casual, but Noemi says, listen, Eddie DeBartolo would never have presented himself like that on a stage, dressed down to that degree. And he looks, he's wearing casual clothes, but Eddie D would be there in a suit and tie, period, end of story. Yeah.
Also, Eddie D would defend his players. Mm-hmm. He wouldn't defend the substation.
Why are you defending the substation, bro? But let me give you another complaint about Levi's. Let me launch another complaint. I went to go see, as I've been known to do, the Rolling Stones 2 tours ago. So this is 2019. I'm down there. We're having a great time at Levi's Stadium. And they had a hard curfew at 11 p.m. because the neighbors might get upset. I never heard anybody at Candlestick complain about the noise. Anyway, they were like, well, the Rolling Stones have to stop playing. So you know what happened? The Stones ended their set at 11 p.m. sharp, and they were rolling. They were freaking, no pun, but they were on it, man. They could have kept going. And apparently they had this huge fireworks show set up for the end of the show, and Levi Stadium pulled the plug on that. They're like, you can't shoot off your fireworks. You can't do that. So we got robbed of a longer set, and we got robbed of the fireworks show the Rolling Stones wanted to share with us because of all these ordinances and all this stuff going on to leave it. I'm telling you, man, sometimes it's just not right. And I know it's not my money, but Jed, please, bro, I'm trying to appeal to your humane side here, bro. San Francisco's where you want to be.
100%, man. Oracle Park, Chase Center, Mini Spheres, 49ers Stadium, right there.
Bigfoot and Golden Gate Park, Mini Spheres.
Yes.
New stadium. Yeah. I hope he's in Golden Gate Park. If I was Bigfoot, I'd go right to the Japanese tea garden. Start walking around that little bridge over there, hanging out in Golden Gate Park when the lights go down. Yeah.
Have you ever had tea in there, by the way?
I have. When I was a little kid, my parents made me do that. We had, but I had, so you sit down, you have a little cup of tea. I got to tell you what, though, Golden Gate Park, don't sleep on it. Sitting right there. One of the greatest parks in the world. Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking for the picture I took of the mini spheres poster.
You stop with the freaking spheres
It's
already.
happening, dude. The mini spheres are happening. And Dom Peralta was with me when I took the photo. And I was like, Dom, we got to get a photo of this and I'll show it on the show. And if I can just find it, I apologize.
Hey, you take your time. I want to talk to Joe Schmo for a second. Joe Schmo posted a 2-word post, shroom tea. I can tell you this, Joe Schmo, it works. Okay. It works. Yeah, it works.
That's probably, if you're going to ingest, that's probably the best way to ingest.
Is it as simple as we shouldn't be talking about this in front of the Crowd 4 audience? I'm sorry, you guys, but I got questions about that. Anyway, Will Sparks, hold on now. Will Sparks, my main man. He's a man on the scene. He goes, Tony, hold the presses. Where did he go? Mini spheres are on hold. More funding needed. You hear me, Tony?
Okay, well, I admit, so Will, I trust you, but this is what's on the fence right there across from Standard Deviant. Coming soon, 2026. Look at that artwork. Look at those spheres. Look at that thing. I mean, come on. Does that look like a joyride? It looks like fun.
Will Sparks says it's not so fast. Hold your horses. We've got
if you just go further south down the waterfront, then you can get a stadium in there, for a football stadium down there. Although there's another substation in here in the dog patch too. So substations are everywhere, I guess. So they got to work around the substations. But I can't believe that
there's no other stadium in the NFL, Tony, that has to contend with this. We don't have to build a stadium next to the substation. We don't have to.
Like you said, there is a plot of land that I have driven out to more times than I care to admit, and just stared at the abyss that used to be Candlestick Park. It's just a flat piece of land with nothing there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could build a nice, beautiful stadium right there with tons of parking. There's room for tons of parking out there. Nothing is out there.
No, you got the parking you got plenty of room in the lots. You also have all that street parking behind Candlestick on the north side. That's where I used to park all the time. A lot of time I wouldn't even go into the lot. I'd park on the street out there. Right. Shout out Carroll Street. All right, Tony.
Shout out Jamestown Street and Carroll Street. Jamestown.
Hey, Tony, don't sleep on being on 101 and taking the Paul exit. Okay, the Paul. Take me to Paul Street. Yeah.
Don't go Silver Avenue. Take Paul.
Oh, you got to take Paul. I don't even pay attention to see. You got to take Paul. Yeah.
Don't take Third. You don't take Silver. You take Paul. Okay.
Hey, Tony, here's my question.
Also, you can park out by Recology and just have a nice stroll under the freeway, under 101, and walk to the park. And that was where we used to park sometimes too. A great tailgating scene out by Recology, by the way. Underrated.
We got to make it happen one way or another. Jed, hear our pleas, Jed. Hear our pleas. Okay, Tony, since time is of the essence for you and it's Tom's birthday, we still have another spot to do. So how many more bookmarks? I'm just trying to help you.
Stand by.
Oh, yeah. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business. It's business time. Ooh.
All right, here you go, buddy. Escobar Cheeks III is a super. And Escobar Cheeks says, we all need Draymond in LA. Over under 2.5 games before he swings on Luka's non-defense playing ass.
Well, that's true. That's the thing. Draymond's not going to be happy down there, man. But if it happens, I guess he's had a crush on LeBron for years. I know. It's hard to figure that out. And by the way, that's the guy that cost us our freaking ring because he got Draymond suspended. Yep. Now you want to go sidle up to this dude? To me, he'd be like a sworn enemy. Draymond Green got suspended in the finals because of LeBron James. And now Draymond is like, I want to go be with him. I don't get it.
Draymond's man crush on LeBron is far deeper than my man crush on Sam Darnold. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, fair enough. I'll buy that, man. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Steve Grosh. What's up, Grosh? Thanks for the super brother. He says Trey McBride did his own research. Dude, who knows what? And again, this goes back to how these guys ingest their content, right? I mean, this is like perception is reality, right? So this could not be a thing at all. But the fact that it has legs and people are seeing it across the country and that Scott Ostler is actually doing a piece on it tells me that it has some legitimacy. So we'll see. But Steve, thank you for the super dude. Robot Centaur checking in from the sports desk, from the Robot Center sports desk. Spheres Fund. Hashtag Make Spheres great again. Nice, Robot Centaur. Dude, Robot, you'll be out there with me at the Spheres. With the grand opening, Robot, meet me out there, okay?
I'll be out there too if it ever happens. And I want to shout out another new face I don't recall seeing before. John Williams. Welcome, brother. Welcome. And by the way, are you the world famous composer who did like the Star Wars music, John Williams? If you are, let us know. But anyway, good to see you and keep going, T. Carry on.
The catalog of John Williams, dude. Like Jurassic Park never gets love, but the music for Jurassic Park is phenomenal. I just watched Jurassic Park recently with my kids. I'm like, God bless America. John Williams, just man.
Incredible. I think he did the Close Encounters too.
Yeah.
Close Encounters.
What did he do, Paulie? Did he say Close Encounters, Paulie?
Hit me. 100%. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. What?
I'm just thinking about what other show are you going to get business time into Close Encounters? That's
None.
all.
No, you're not. You're not getting any of them. And this is why I used to drive Lee Hammer crazy till he let go of the wheel. But anyway, no other show's doing that. Yeah.
And by the way, Paulie and I talked off camera or off mic before the show about our approach tomorrow with anybody that we happen to get on the show. We want to find out like where they've eaten in San Francisco, like what they've done in San Francisco this week. We want to find out what music they're listening to, like not your typical. So, what do you think about the 3-4 or the 4-3 on Sunday? It's not going to be that. That's Kruger's going to dive into that. If you want to, we're going to get into more of the social aspect as well. So I'm going to
quote as soon as we get a guest tomorrow. I'm going to like assume my Arnold Schwarzenegger voice, and I'm going to say, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?" I'm going to hit him with one of those, and we'll see what happens. Yeah.
And then if they say something that's outrageous, you can say,
"Come on, don't bullshit me."
The best. Sorry, Cronfort. You might have to beep that now. You got a Cronfort concern. Okay.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
One of my favorites. I say that probably 2-3 times a day in my house. Somebody says something to me. Come on, don't bullshit me. Yeah, you have to. You got to say it. Yeah,
absolutely. Say it to yourself. Just like I'm walking around the house singing business time as well.
Oh, I know. I got to stop. I can't stop either.
Or walking around the house singing, give me the los. Give us the los. Escobar Cheeks the third is a super again. He says, tear down the SF Center that's not empty and build there. That's now empty. The shopping mall, the Westfield Center, right there in South of Market. You could do that.
Right.
I don't know. I think they need land for parking though, right? I don't know. But
that would be a little bit of a problem. That's true. Right there, right there, like off market. That would be kind of hectic. But I feel you, dude. We're just looking for alternatives here, solutions. Yeah.
Oh, it's getting kind of hectic.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And then we got, dude, this is a new name I haven't seen. Jason Pagan 7950. Jason Pagan, Harris Barton, Ricky Ellison. He says Kylie can't even stop a TV from getting. Oh, Kyle can't even get a TV. Can't stop from getting a TV from getting injured. That's a pretty funny line, dude. And look at the profile pic.
I can't take my eyes off it. I can't take it. Looks like I don't know what that was. That like a lightsaber he's got going on down there. I can't tell, but I approve. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, brother.
Jason, for the super. Paulie, did you see the video of Kyle throwing the football today and breaking a TV?
I heard about it. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
I think I have it in bookmarks. If you stand by, we can move on from Jed because Jed's just taking the defensive stance. So
yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. There's your eyes wide shut. Oh man, God bless it.
Why don't we close with that? Let's close with that. Or do you want to save that for another show? I don't know. It's up to you.
No, well, hold on. There's two more we can do. Sean McVay, okay?
Yeah.
And then we can do eyes wide shut. How about that?
Okay, good. And then we got to do. I got Peralta Arch too. I got to take care of Dommy.
Of course, we'd love to take care of Dom. Stand by.
Yeah.
Actually, there's 3 more, Paulie. There's 3 more. I'm going to start. Okay. And this is going to be speed bookmarks. Okay. We're not getting there yet.
And I just want to preface the reason. Oh, okay. We're not doing that yet. Okay. Go ahead, T. Sorry.
I just want to give a little taste of this because we've been talking about it all week. Post Malone, Chad Smith / I forget who else was involved, but they did the tribute to Ozzy at the Grammys. And
tell you, let me tell you real quick. It was Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses playing bass.
Right.
And the rhythm guitar player is Andrew Watt. And Andrew Watt is the guy who just produced that great Rolling Stones record, Hackney Diamond. So Andrew Watt has kind of got the hot hand right now in terms of producers and music. So that's who the other two were, Duff and Andrew Watt. Yeah.
Here we go. Stand by. This is just.
Plot destruction, source of destruction. In the fields, bodies burning. As the warm machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind. You poison it and brainwash minds. Oh, yeah.
Hey, T.
I love that they threw Ace Frehley up there, Paulie. That's why I just wanted to get to.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
It's been a hard year. Wow, we all lost some real great ones this year. I just wanted to let you know the sound was a little wonky on that, but you get the idea, you guys.
Yep.
That was it was a great moment at the Grammys. I still am a little bit worried about Ozzy's daughter. She's like skin and bones to the hilt, man. We gotta take Kelly Osbourne to freaking Longbridge, dude. We should fill her full of some good food. Yeah.
Here, stand by too, by the way. Jason Pagan, 7950, checking in one more time as a super. He says the TV that Kyle broke had EMF exposure, dude. So now the jokes and riffs are aplenty. Jason, that's a great line. And the profile pic, I just can't.
Yeah, no, that's a keeper. That's a freaking keeper right there.
That's amazing, dude. And welcome to the PNP Familia, Jason. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for the supers. Paulie, let's just end on we can end on Eyes Wide Shut, I believe.
Okay, and the only reason I put this in there is because we ironically were talking about this like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I think you passed it. I don't know, it's in there somewhere. Yeah, and we were talking about like the whole thing, like what would you do? And they're chanting, ho, ho, ho. Like this is, I found this online the other day because now people are saying that this is based on like the Epstein scene or whatever that freaking guy had going on, you know.
Also, Paulie, I read that supposedly Kubrick, that the original was much, much darker and twisted and based on what you're talking about as well. And that it went through a bunch of edits. That he wasn't really down with, and then he passed away like a week after the final cut, right?
It's all very sketchy and shady. Everything you said is accurate. And they also said that one thing I read about it is that there apparently there was like an orgy scene that he shot, and they were it was gonna get an X rating. So they had to take some of that stuff out. But apparently he had some real throwdown lovemaking scenes, Tony, and he had to clean that up a little bit. Yeah.
I think Rags has the original copy.
Oh, there's no question. Rags, there's no, if anybody has the original reels of film, it's Rags. He probably got them on the dark web somewhere, paid top dollar for that stuff. Yeah.
Still Rags is still betting on the Burning Man orgy tent. The Rags, we got to
name on it, bro. I'll drop you off in the desert. You find the tent, you do what you got to do, man. They got all kinds of tents. I can't say them all on the air, but there is an orgy tent. I have a friend of mine who goes every year, and she's told me a couple of the stories. It sounds nuts what's going on over there. Yeah.
Imagine, dude, I just can't even. Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways, here's Eyes Wide Shut. Stand by.
Okay. That's Rags in the middle. Yeah. We got the incense going.
Oh, dude, how creepy. I forgot about that shot.
The whole thing. You guys get the idea. Yeah, the whole thing. And poor Tom Cruise, he crashed the party. And they essentially threatened his life. They're like, if you tell anybody about this, you're done. You're freaking done. Yeah.
Yeah. Last thing, Paulie, and then we got to wrap. But here's Sean McVay, who was in Cabo with Raheem Morris when Raheem Morris got the DC job. So
I thought you guys would like this, and I get a kick out of his voice every time I hear it. Yeah, we like Raheem. I just wanted to give you a piece. Yeah.
Here we go.
You're going to see a lot more of Raheem because he's in San Francisco now. Just your thoughts on that.
It's great. Shoot, he's usually we get a chance, we'll spend some time with them. I was with Raheem and his wife yesterday out here. And so it is weird going against your buddy, but he's a great coach. I think part of the challenge is that this league is that it seems like, you're coaching against some of your closest friends week in and week out. And it's a special thing that you don't take for granted. But, I wouldn't have minded if it was in a different division.
Look at this guy. He's a little wound up. What is he doing? Is he getting a little extracurricular over there? He seems extremely wound up to me. Yeah, I like Raheem. I don't know.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like,
Yeah. Can we get a shot of the coffee
right?
table?
His off season has already begun. Like, interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, this might be a soundbite for the soundboard.
More of Raheem because he's in San Francisco now. Just your thoughts on that.
It's great.
Just it's great.
It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, so there you go, buddy. Little Sean McVay for your afternoon or evening. So there you go, Paulie.
I want to say, well, you know what I'll do? Let me read Peralta Arts, and then I got a special birthday message for Dom before you go, because I'm a big fan of Dom myself. Okay, first of all, Peralta Arts. The show does not happen with all of our great sponsors, whether it is Dan with Secure Money, the great people at Long Bridge Pizza, and of course, Dom Peralta and Peralta Arts and Company, where graphic design, illustration, music, and pop culture all collide. By the way, Dommy, I think we're going to the same show on Friday. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Any case, they channel take two. They channel pop culture, music, and the energy within our community into every project. That means logos, posters, fine art, and brand visuals that all celebrate Bay Area culture. I really dig that about Dom. He's really passionate about I mean, I saw Ray Goodman, you made me laugh. Dom always kind of he weaves in Bay Area like vibes and culture to kind of every piece he does. And I like that about his work. And your story, if you're watching out there or listening out there and you're like, you know what, I could use a good art director. I could use a guy to help us with some visuals that are going to pop and make this campaign effective. Maybe you're a marketing person, maybe you're in advertising, maybe you're a freelancer who just needs like some specialized artwork done. Dom can handle all that stuff for you. And again, your story, right, deserves bold visuals. Dom Peralta and Peralta Arts and Company can bring them alive with Bay Area soul. You got to contact Peralta Arts and bring your vision to life. And you can do that by calling Dom or texting 650-796-3144. You can email Dom anytime. Dominic@stellar.design. And Dom, I got to say thank you for everything he's done. That shirt, dude, I love that thing. I wouldn't. Dom has done so much for us. He continues to do so much for us. He's kind of like not really known what he does behind the scenes, but his contributions have been significant since day one to this show. Makes me feel like, where would we be? Actually, shout out the Beach Boys. God only knows where we'd be without Dom. And it's kind of true, Dom. You've done so much there. He just made that new logo for Dan and NorCal Sports. That, man, I got logo envy, dude. That thing is kick-ass with the bear. Very, very nice work on that. And that's a sample. That's a little taste of the kind of work Dom can do for you or do for your firm or your agency, whatever your situation might be out there. Maybe you're a company like Dan and you're just like, you know what? Our company needs a new logo. Show me some options. Call Dom Peralta, let him get to work, and I guarantee you will be beyond thrilled with the results. Not only that, he's a great dude. You know, we like to work with people that we enjoy, and Dom is certainly one of those. He's certainly one of those. That's my favorite, by the way. The intensity on your face, Tony, with the fish. What kind of fish are you throwing right there, pal?
Cod.
Oh, you got some cod? Yeah, some nice cod. Yeah, look at your boy on the far left, too. Has he got the sunscreen on his nose or whatever? You guys are all ready for action there.
I'm telling you, man. Seahawks. I'm the 12th man. I'm 12th man on Sunday. So,
well, Tony, you finish up with some words about Dom, and then I want to talk to your son, Dom, and then we can we'll send you home.
You pretty much covered it, Paulie, but I just want to talk about the heart. Everything that Dom does, it comes from the heart and soul of Dom. Like. Yeah. The sketches, like the Sly and the Family Stone sketch we've shared that he's made, the Bob Weir sketch, the Aussie sketch he's working on, all the artwork that he does, it comes from he's inspired to do it. So it all comes from just his passion for projects.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like he just did this with it being a goofball when I said I was rooting for the Seahawks on Sunday, but it's actually pretty funny. But then when Dan Cochemilio got in touch with him from NorCal Sports Network and said, "Hey, Dom, can we talk logos?" Dom busts this out, and it's like, and Dom is passionate about Dan's show and about all of our shows, and not related to Peralta Arts, but Dom the person. When he first started getting involved with our show, he said, "Guys." 11 years ago or 12 years ago, whenever he started Peralta Arts and Stellar Design, he said, guys, I was a startup and people helped me and I want to do that for you. And it's like, that just goes to show you the type of person that Dom is. And so he's a passionate dude who's also super ridiculously talented too. So like you said, contact Dom if you want him to work for you. So 650-796-3144. or Dominic@stellar.design.
And by the way, Dom is going to be an integral part of the broadcast tomorrow. He will be on hand with us at Radio Row. Dom has got a credential, and he's going to help us get guests. We might throw Dom on the air tomorrow. I mean, it depends. We don't know what to expect walking in. It's a freaking circus in there, man. And it's mayhem. So there's no telling what's going to happen tomorrow, but please do join us. We'll be on anywhere between 2:30 and 3:30. We'll put a tweet out and everything, and so we'll announce it on social to make sure that everybody can join us. And we expect to have a good time tomorrow. So thank you. And for Dom, for your son, Dom, I just want to say Uncle Paulie is right here. Hey, Dom, you have a great birthday, my friend. I want you to enjoy yourself. I want you to eat an extra piece of cake tonight. I know your parents are going to look the other way. They're going to let you do whatever you want to do, and enjoy your night, brother. And I'm going to send your dad home right now. So, Tony, you get home to your son. Happy birthday, Dom. And tomorrow we'll see everybody on Radio Row. Tony, go ahead and take us home, kid.
Yeah, thanks, Paulie. Much appreciated. We're going to the Iron Gate tonight. He's all fired up. He's going to have the steak Diane. He's going to have the Caesar salad made tableside. We're going to do some flambe action. And I just wanted to thank Corinne Sartorio. She sent this in today, and I just wanted to end the show with this. We were talking about the Niners and Rockland. We were talking about Rise of the 49ers, and she sent this in on email, and I just thought I'd share that. That is Dwight Clark and Joe Montana in between practices in Rockland, California, August 7th, 1985. So,
damn, bro, that's two kings right there, man. Those are the kings of San Francisco right there in 1985. Look at that, dude. You talk about the hot and hunky men of the PMP. Forget about that, dude. The hot and hunky men of the Niners. I'm getting aroused looking at these pictures, man. Thank you, Corinne. Send one to my home, please. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, long live Dwight Clark. I miss him. He was such a great guy. Not just a great Niner, but just a really, really great guy. And Joe's the king of kings. Nothing else needs to be said.
Seriously. And thank you all. I see the messages from my son Dom in the chat. Thank you all so much. And thank you for the love and support. And this show wouldn't be anything without everybody. So really, PNP Familia, you guys rule. Love you guys. Tomorrow, I get probably around 3:30. I think we'll be live. Until then, Paulie. Oh, come on. Really? Come on.
I see it.
Business hours are over, baby. It's business. It's business time.
Oh.
They're killing us today. I know. All right, Creative Tony, thank you. Thank you, Don Peralta. Thank you, Dan at Secure Money. By the way, again, Dan been rocking and rolling with Kruger online. Dan's a machine, too. He's got a lot to say about sports. Look for him. Dan at NorCal Sports. He's all over the place online. Yes, Tony.
Monday night, we'll be on Dan's show.
Thank you. Hello. Yeah. Gee, we got enough going on. I know. I totally forgot about that. We'll be with Dan on Monday night. We'll talk about that Monday after the Super Bowl. Looking forward to that. Of course, thank you, Stellar Design and Peralta Orts. And, of course, all our good friends at Longbridge. Tony, drive safely. Happy birthday, little Dom. And we'll see you tomorrow from Radio Row. Cheers, y'all.
Peace, y'all.